as of today, there are now two people who have the PlayStation 5. First of all, it was Jeff, and now, well, now it's Travis Scott, but the game he has may well and truly be Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, to add to this, Xbox now seem to be memeing and throwing shots at Sony, and it seems like Sony have something big up their sleeves. But lastly, what is really important is we have a warning that if you've pre-ordered either the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X from Amazon, well, yeah, there's a big warning going out. Now, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Have you been able to pre-order the PlayStation 5 yet? If you have, let me know in the comments below, and let me know where you did pre-order from as well. But if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that big red subscribe button below, because it has been proven to make you a much better human being, and if we can try and get 19 likes too, that would be really cool. So to kick it off, I want to start off with the Amazon warning and the pre-order situation. Now, Amazon has had a ton of pre-orders, right, for the new gen consoles in general, especially with the PlayStation 5, because I guess it's like the only website that was, I guess, bearable to use, right, because all the other websites were literally crashing like crazy. So that being said, the pre-order numbers must be ridiculous for Amazon. But now, that being said, they have sent out an email to tons of people that now has tons of people worrying. Now, the email states the following, and I quote, "We are contacting you about your pre-order of the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X/S to let you know in advance that you may not receive this item on the day it is released due to high demand. We are making every effort with the supplier to obtain more inventory, and we will provide additional updates once more information becomes available." Now, technically this is not uncommon, right? But if you really want to ensure you get either of these consoles on launch day, which I would imagine if you've basically pre-ordered this, you probably want to get it on the launch day, then it's probably best maybe to, I guess, go ahead and pre-order at a local store, in all honesty. Now, if you haven't pre-ordered on Amazon, then I guess at this moment in time, I would actually advise not to order on Amazon. But again, it could always be one of those weird situations where they randomly start sending it out earlier. But going on this email, going on the demand for these consoles as well, it's probably a good idea to just go to a local store, in all honesty. But moving on to the information, Xbox seem to be giving out their consoles to selected YouTubers and influencers early, right, while Sony are just being super secret, and they seem to be making some tactical moves. So yesterday, Travis Scott posted this picture on his Instagram with the caption that says, "I will be playing until the sun is up." And the second thing to probably catch your attention is the leather jeans. But that PlayStation 5 controller looks so cool, let's be honest. Every time that I see this, I'm just like, this honestly looks like it's going to be insane. Now, of course, he has been given a game or games, right? And going on the basis of the launch games we have right now for this console, I can only imagine that the only thing I feel that would be of interest, because it would to me, I guess, out of a list of these launch games for this console, right? And I know it's definitely on everyone else's list, and that would be Spider-Man PS5 Miles Morales. I couldn't think of any other game on the list we have right now that you would be playing till the sun is up apart from Spider-Man. So has he got this game early as well? I guess we'll technically never know, right? But what we do know is that these are definitely the perks of being super famous. So there you go, and his setup looks really cool as well. But it gets better, because you know how everyone was confused about backwards compatibility, etc. for the PlayStation 5, and the confusion and Sony not responding, etc. Well, Xbox basically mocked them. Alright, they done a tweet that says the following: "Here's a thread on how you can upgrade games to Xbox Series X and S with smart delivery in a few easy steps. You just buy the game." And of course, you've got the classic Leo meme. Now, I think the marketing for these big companies has become a whole lot better, but of course Sony are just keeping quiet. It doesn't actually seem like, you know, kind of doing memes and so forth is their thing. So I guess in that sense, they're just remaining mega professional, whereas you've got Xbox just, I mean, this is technically the second time, right? Because prior to this, they done a funny tweet when the Xbox basically basically, well, the image was leaked, right, and they basically just made a joke out of that. So it seems like as far as everything else goes, Xbox is just laughing at the situation, and I mean, in the long-term perspective, it is actually getting them way more attention, right? But of course, like I said, I don't know what Sony have up their sleeve, but they seem to have something very interesting, because only 2 people have the consoles. One is in the gaming scene, and second of all, Travis Scott is just mega known at this moment in time, especially with the Fortnite stuff, right? So as far as his name goes in the gaming industry as well, that's just dramatically increased too. So in that sense, Sony are definitely being smart when it comes down to that. But what is really interesting is, considering the game, not the game, the console, right, the PlayStation 5 is now up for pre-order, there's actually a long list of things that we still don't know about this console. For example, how its user interface will work and what it looks like, we just haven't seen that. How backwards compatibility will work and its approach to next-gen upgrades, and which multimedia apps will be available at launch, and whether or not they'll include any new PS5 specific features. We don't know what the create button does and how it basically improves on the share button that we currently have, alongside what launch games that they've already announced, like what are they, what do they actually entail of, what is it about, and then of course about the SSD drivers as well. So that's another thing that, I mean, it's a long list, should I say, right? I don't know how I stuttered there, but it's a long list of interesting things for this console that we don't know anything about, yet the pre-orders for this console are just insane at this moment in time. But I want you guys to get in the comments below and leave your thoughts on that as well. I guess that being said, it's probably a good thing to mention here that going on the basis 2 people have the PlayStation 5, going on the basis with the release date as well, it actually makes sense that a lot of people are going to get their hands on the console in terms of the media next month. It'll probably start off with Japan and then kind of roll out to the US, Europe, etc. So next month, all the, I guess, things we don't know that I mentioned on that list, we'll probably find out literally next month. So it's definitely exciting times for all these consoles, and the console war is technically still there to an extent, and it's just really funny at this time. But nonetheless, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. As always, subscribe for more awesome content if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.